Good afternoon, folks. This is your captain speaking. Welcome to Air Noah. We're here to get ourselves over to finish our flight through Paranormasight. Long overdue. If you're wondering why this random stream, I just want to get this over with. And it's a holiday here in Canada. It's Thanksgiving. So, figured it should be the time now to try and finish this and get it out of the way. May not be on the schedule, but here we are. Alright, so we got some loose ends to try and clean up. There is this storyline right here. So let's see what we can get done. There we go. The darkness, question mark, question mark, question mark. I probably forgot a whole bunch of things in the process of setting up so haphazardly. I did not plan for this stream. Nothing was set up. I just launched everything. Okay, let's go. Question mark, question mark, question mark. My head. Who is this? What's happening? I don't know who's talking. Shake? Oh, okay, shake. Get away. Hihaku? Who are you? Did I hit my head? It's killing me. My vision is all blurry. Is that the ceiling? I feel the cold floor against my back. I must have fallen or something. Get up. Getting up. Trying to get up. Failing to get up. My body won't move. Why? Why am I on the floor in the first place? No. Hold on. More importantly, who am I? Whoa, who are you? Really nothing I can do. Nothing to look at. Nothing to see here. Okay, recall. Okay, think. Try to remember something, anything. Resurrection. Nyeh. Whoa. Wait. We're him? Gah. It feels like my head is going to split apart. What was that? That man's face. I think I've seen it before. I'm sure I know it. Aw, give me a minute. File. Person of interest. What's your name? Hajime Yoshimi. Hajime Yoshimi. Oh, just Hajime. Hajime Yoshimi. That's how I read Japanese in IRL. That's me. The dark mist obscuring my memories is slowly starting to clear. I must have missed something. What was it? That's it. I know that name. Oh, I thought that's me. Ugh, my head is hurting again. I don't know who you are. Who are you? He's talking to me, saying something, but I can't tell. Who was that? Or what was that? A memory of mine. Hajime and I think we were close, but the first thing I saw, he was dead. Did I? Just what kind of person am I? I hear an airplane outside. Does that dox me? I can move again. And I think my head is starting to clear. It looks like I'm in some kind of warehouse. Maybe I can find some clues as to what happened. I should take a look around. I can suspend at any time, it appears. I'm looking for stickers because there's collectibles in this game. Okay, air duct. Lockers. Sure. What's in there? A bucket. Okay, now let's open the right one. Nothing. Chemicals, flammable. That's quite the collection of words. What could this place be used for? Ah, chair. Trash. Desk. Pen. I found a pen. I have a pen now. Desk drawers. Nothing in that one. Nothing in there. Some more chemicals. Am I in some kind of chemical I need a flashlight. I need a flashlight. That's the only way. That's a sticker I was looking for. Gosh darn it. I need me some lights. Okay, got some soap now. Nothing around there. Cardboard boxes. There's a mirror. It is really bad. Mirror is not good. It appears I'm screwed. That it? Memory's hazy and that someone locked me up in here, and I should look around to see if I can find any clues about who I am. Which we don't. We didn't get a single good, decent clue around here. Okay, well, I thought that was gonna get somewhere. We might have to hit suspend now. And switch to another storyline. Alright. Well, story suspended. Alright, let's go Too Much to Handle. Midoricho. See if anything changed in this story. Oh, hang on. Need to clean my glasses. See if anything's changed. Nothing at all. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. Wait, I can hit finish investigation? Okay, this is where I last left off and tried to find something different. Let's see if we can find something odd. I feel like she's in the factory, so if I can get into the factory, that would be pretty sweet. First echo of the beckoning light would... strange. I'm not feeling a strange presence, but that could be because it's midday. Did something draw your interest? No worries here. I made sure to take a quick shower this morning. Thank you. I don't want any stinky. A curse bearer might be lurking in the vicinity. I'm gonna go check the surroundings. Hey, Daddy! Kinda dig the art style. It is pretty good. Very unique. Nothing. I didn't find anyone who looked the part. I see. I don't doubt something happened around here, but something might have changed in the area. Keep your eyes peeled. I did. There was nothing around here. I don't know who the artist is, but they did a good job. Well, there's nothing around here. Am I really stuck? Head back to Kinshigori? The area was closed off to the public this morning after his body was found, but the police quickly managed to complete their investigation and reopen the park as if nothing ever happened. The people in the area are shockingly calm considering what... Wait, that's Harue. The people in the area are shockingly calm considering what happened here. You'd think they'd be put off knowing there was a dead body here just this morning. From what I heard, it happened right about where you're standing. Eek. Okay, I was here last time, but I'm really stuck. Yeah, and then he runs off, plays in the playground for a little bit. If I just keep on clicking, he's gonna dart over there. Yeah. Eyes light up, runs over there. Yeah, I found that last time. Yeah. Literally nothing. Alright, we move. That was my best bet. Literally my best bet. Okay, if I hit finish investigation, what am I missing here? Maybe them? Maybe them. Start after visit to Hihaku Soaps. What? Oh, I thought like manhole cover? Go inside manhole cover. In which case, is waiting for her secretary the only thing we can do? Yeah. Sadly. Oh my god, I'm actually stuck. Worst time to be stuck. I'm trying to finish this game. Alright, well. There's really nothing. Suspend. Suspend once again. There's something I'm missing here. What am I missing? We have mystery person here. I'm in the darkness. I need a guide. I need a guide. Need to find a guide for Paranormasight. I can't even type today. Normasight. So I'm basically at square one. Basically restarting from last time. The 5th character route? That doesn't... No, that doesn't look right. Okay. Is there anyone who's done a decent walkthrough of this game? What? Clearly I'm missing something. There's something that goes here. Whoa. What is it? Manhunt. Oh, here. Wait. Okay, let's try this. I remember doing this scene. It might have not saved. Oh, whoa, wait. Is it possible that my work from last time did not... Okay, wait. Let me save this event as a third file, and then let me load my last time, see what I come up with. Nothing. Fantastic. Okay, load back. Okay, we go to Ayame, and then we go through all the dialogue again. Blah, 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 blah. I did all of this. I read through this last time. Takes you. Runs off. $4 p.m. HQ. Let's see if I can unlock anything else from here. So they got something going. They found his body, I think. That's where it ended up at. Yep, there's Nejima. Completely wrecked. Got wasted. Okay, wasted Nejima. Okay, so that was actually done. So what's next? Oh, I think I did miss something. Okay, we go back into the darkness. So they said there's something here. Items. So. Need something to wipe it with. Oh. Yay. Alright, mirror. So I just like rub the mop all over the mirror. This soap is pretty good. I'll have to remember the brand. Oh, so this character we've never met before. Who are you? Wait, are you his what's his name? Hajime's girlfriend, fiance? So this is what I look like. Right. Yeah, this is me. I know this face. But something doesn't feel right. Something's missing. Oh, my name. I can't remember my name. I need to figure out what my name is. There's nothing really I can recall. I know what I look like. Next, I have to remember my name. Is there a woman with this face in my memories? Come on. I need my name. Hang on. I know this one. I just need to remember her name. Where is he? Hajime. We don't have a name for his Is it Mayu? It's Mayu Chozawa. Mayu. 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 Mayu Chozawa. Yes! That's definitely it! My name is Mayu Chozawa. Mysterious woman, Mayu Chozawa. My name is Mayu Chozawa. That man I saw in my memories, Hajime Yoshimi, is my fiancé. Wait. If what I saw was from the past, then Hajime's... No. Hajime could never be killed so easily. There must be some kind of mistake. Knowing him, he's probably worked himself into a frenzy looking for me. I have to get out of here and let him know that I'm okay. Alright. So back to trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Think. I feel a bit better now that I've remembered who I am. I have to find a way out of here. It's so dark though, my eyes are adjusting, but I still can't see well. There must be some kind of light around here. The switchboard. A switchboard. Looking inside, it seems that this room has electricity at least. Does that mean someone is using this place for something? Okay, where there's electricity, there must be a switch. Right? Lights. It looks like the light on the ceiling is on, but it's still so dark. Oh, there's dirt all over the bulb. Time for the mop to make another appearance. That's kind of dangerous. There. It's a little brighter now. I wouldn't put a mop on a light bulb, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that at home. I should have an easier time searching now. I just hope I can actually find something. Well, first, I know exactly what I'm looking for. What's this drawer? I think that's the bottom drawer. What? Yeah. There's some kind of sticker in there. It looks like a delinquent penguin. Is this stuck on something? If my memories weren't so jumbled, I might actually be able to remember. But I wanted it. Okay, let me think here. Or not think, but look at a guide. Okay, Mayu, yeah. Examine the light above. Examine the object in front of the trash cans to pick it up. Oh. There's an object here. There's something on the floor here. Was this here all along? I had no idea. A lantern carved out of wood. It's kind of creepy. Something about this feels different than all the other abandoned junk in here. Oh, we got the beckoning light, but... What? I thought they found the beckoning... Oh! We've been cursed. What is this? Such terrible regret. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. The evil ones, the curse bearers, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Yep, we know this. We know the drill. We know the spiel. I remember now. I remember everything. I know why I was brought here. That's right. Earlier. What happened? We got knocked. I feel sick. Where am I? Yes, that is correct. We finally have a confession. Wait, this is a man. Someone's talking on the phone? Yes, quite stubborn. We had to use the maximum dose of truth serum. Truth serum? Did they drug me with something? There's someone behind me. Can I get a look at them? Wait. Damn, my body won't move. Oh. Oh, you! Oh, you were awake. Your head must be beginning to clear right about now. You. Takumi. Shit, you tricked me! Such a harsh I can't even speak. Accusation. It was you who was being uncooperative. What did you do to me? What was that about a truth serum? I assure you, you have nothing to worry about. You are in no danger. That being said, there may be some side effects. Memory loss, brain fog, not frog. It was you. You were the one who hurt Hajime. Try all you want, I'm not telling you shit. No matter. I already have everything I need. I am in the middle of a call with the chairwoman. Why don't you have a rest while you wait? Hey, stop. Get away from me. I'm still conscious, if only barely. Concentrate. Focus on Takumi. I need all the information I can glean from his conversation. Focus on Takumi's head and gather information. Correct. She does not seem to know where the is hidden. Hajime Yoshimi was the same. Yes. Was unexpected, but... No. He really did do something to Hajime. Damn it. I'm fading. Shake your head to stay awake when you begin to lose consciousness. I clicked something. I don't know what that was. That was close. I have to keep listening. From Araishi? Yes, exactly as planned. As for Iwai, I expect. Yes. As soon as possible. Yes. The curse will likely... tomorrow, according to Araishi. I can't. Just a little more. Yes. As long as we keep her in here, the curse will... Yes. She will certainly want to bring back her dead fiancé. Is he talking about me? I'm fading again. Shake your head. Shake your booty. Yes. I will be leaving her here. I'll take the telephone with me. Ah, yes. That is in the cabinet. It should pose no problem. Yes, I have changed the lock. The year of the company's founding. I can't hold on any longer. The year of the company's founding. Founding. That's right. I remember now. That man is Takumi Yumioka of Hihaku Soaps. He showed up at my hair salon about a month ago. I can't even speak. He came to ask me to try out a new shampoo they'd made. We spoke about it again a few weeks later, but... There's a lot of flashbacks. He suddenly started asking me about my fiancé. I remember thinking that was pretty weird. Hihaku is a huge company, so I tried to be polite and answer all his questions. He wanted to know what kind of family Hajime came from, if there was anything special about them, or if he was heir to any... Oh, is Hajime actually one of the Seimen? I thought it was so strange. I didn't give him any specifics. And then that night, he never came to the place we agreed to meet, so I went to where he said he'd be going, the former Yasuda Gardens. That's where I found his dead body. I was so distraught, I just ran away. I didn't want to believe what I was seeing. After that, I decided to pull all my hopes in the rite of resurrection everyone was talking about. I searched desperately for anything I could find about the 7 mysteries of Honjo. And then, Takumi showed up again. He told me that he knew something about how Hajime died. I thought I would just act interested in what he had to say, but I fell for it completely. Next thing I knew, I was locked up in this room, pumped full of drugs and left here on the floor, barely even conscious. I spent the night dreaming of him, praying for a chance at the rite of resurrection. And at midnight, last night, I got the curse of the beckoning light. Between the drugs and the curse, I passed out. That must be why I lost my memory. But now, I remember everything. It was Hihaku. They went after Hajime. They put me in here. Hajime soaps. But why did they have to kill him? Was that Hihaku's doing? What could they have wanted with him? I knew his job was dangerous, but why would a company like that go after an officer in the juvenile division? Rabbit! I get it now. All that about the shampoo was just to get to Hajime. Hajime. You were always the kind of guy who could shoulder any burden with a smile on your face. What burden were you carrying this time? To be targeted by a company that's more than willing to kidnap and drug people. Was it something you couldn't tell even me? No. Takumi said he had gotten some kind of information out of me using the drug. Could I have had Hajime's secret somewhere in my memories? If I did, what could it have been? Did Hajime tell me something? Whatever it is, just let me say one thing. Fuck you, Hihaku. I'm not about to let any of this go to the way you want. Yeah, that's right. It's up to me to protect any secret that Hajime was trying to hide. I'll finish whatever it is he didn't get a chance to. After all, it's always been up to me to clean up your messes. It's okay. Whatever you got yourself involved in, I'm sure you had good reason. We're gonna take them for all they got. Just you wait and see. Okay, now I should figure out things. Alright, it's about time I got out of this dump. Alright, back to what I was trying to do. Bottom drawer, nothing there. Something on the back. Wait, is this? This is that thing. Oh, we got a memory. Hajime, thanks for waiting. Aw, what's wrong? You're wasting that handsome face of yours looking like that.
You think? I think I'm still plenty of handsome.
I can't argue with that. Are you not meeting with that girl today? He told me, I mean.
She's off doing who knows what.
That's too bad. I just found a hair catalog I thought would be perfect for her.
Seems like you're pretty worried about her.
Yeah, she reminds me of myself at that age. I can't help but worry.
You think? I'd say she's a little ball of sunshine compared to what you were like.
Shut up, I'm talking emotionally. She needs an adult who can understand how she feels. She's like a kitten. She thinks everyone around her is out to get her, so she bites at them all.
You might be right.
So tell her I wanted to see her, will you?
Sure, I'll do that. But this other girl I ran into the other day is a tough case.
Oh? She must really be something else if you don't know how to deal with her.
No, it's not really that kind of thing. Some people just have so much misfortune thrown at them.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I can't really get into the deets, but she might have the talisman I've been looking for. Said it was a memento from her father. Could we really be related? But it's not like I can just take it from her.
What are you mumbling about? Who's related to who?
Sorry, it's nothing.
It's about that thing with your family, isn't it? Is she the one who has the piece of the book that your ancestor left behind?
Mayu, how do you know that?
God, I forgot how dense you are sometimes. How long have we been dating now? Besides, you were the one who came crying to me about it when you got wasted that one night. Rambling about how this old book you're supposed to inherit is hidden in these 2 talismans, and that something was giving you a bad feeling about it, and you need to be careful.
Oh, right.
That's all I know, though, and I wasn't planning to try and pry any further. But if it's something important you need to protect, then what are you waffling about?
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Mayu. I feel better now. Oh, that's right! Did you hear? The mockingbirds were seen in Honjo.
Huh? That came out of nowhere. Mocking what now?
It's an urban legend about these bird stickers that show up out of nowhere. I was always kind of curious about them, but I never thought they'd be in Honjo.
There may be a bunch showing up all over town, so we gotta keep an eye out. I feel called out every time someone uses the word waffling. I mean, I get it. When someone says something close to my name, I get like a little called out sometimes. You feeling all right? What's gotten into you? What's so special about these birds?
Come on! One of them is a penguin with a pompadour. You can't tell me that isn't the greatest thing you've ever seen.
That's so dumb. The penguin with the pompadour. That's right. He was trying to protect something left to him. Could that be the information that Hihaku wanted? I got number 3. So how many do I have now? Files. Mockingbirds. Oh. There's a lot. There's still a lot. Okay. That's fine. Totally fine. What do I do now? Cabinet. Looks like there's nothing inside. But what about that cabinet? Totally empty. Okay. This cabinet. Padlock. Enter number. Okay, he said something about the year of the soap company's founding, so let's find Hihaku Soaps. There it is. 1946. 1946. 1946. Well. Ooh. Yes, it opened. Huh? But how did the year Hihaku was established suddenly appear in my mind? I had an idea when it might have been, but did I really get that lucky? Now that I think about it, there's definitely something different in the air here. Is this another side effect of the drug? or something else. Well, it doesn't matter right now. I should see what's in here. What's in here? What is this thing? Well, guess I might as well pull it out. A fax machine. And it looks like sort of like a phone, but there's no receiver. Oh, I know. This is a fax machine. I've seen commercials for these on TV. I was about to say on the internet. I mean, it could be. If I remember correctly, it's used to send copies of documents to other people who have one. What an age we live in where we can send letters and things without going through the mailman. This means I can call for help without a telephone. I've never used one before, but if I can connect it to the power and the phone line... All right, we've got power. Now I just need to figure out who I can send it to. What else do I need? I found a bunch of paper in the cabinet. I'll need a pen to write with. I'll need a phone number for a fax machine to send this to. What am I going to do about that? Okay, I know I found a pen. I think it was on the desk. Okay, we got a pen. Let's check the drawers to see if I can find some information. Oh, manga. A manga magazine called Weekly Shonen Scorpion. I was gonna expect, like, Shonen Jump. I think Hajime used to read this. Even at his age, he likes the series about delinquents. Which one? Tokyo Revengers or Windbreaker? No, not the time to get caught up reminiscing. Looks like I definitely won't be using it. Alright. Cardboard boxes. There are strange boxes and bags filled with some kind of powder in the boxes. No! Don't touch the powder. If this place is a factory, these may be their products. There's no telling if they're dangerous or not. Better not touch them. Steel shelf? I thought there might be some kind of transceiver in here, but it doesn't look like it. Just a bunch of junk. Better search elsewhere. Lockers? I was hoping something here. Okay, let me think. As in, check guide. Oh! That's so dumb. But I kind of suspected it. Okay, so we have to suspend the storyline. Suspend? This is the one thing about this story. It's like, it's so weird the way you have to solve things. Go back to Shigima residence. So there's only one person I knew that has a fax machine, and it's her. So Harue has a fax machine right there, so we have to check the phone number. The number for our home is 63 star dash star star star.
Ma'am, is everything okay?
I'm fine. There's just something I wanted to check.
Is that so?
63 star star star. That's really interesting. Will that actually work? I figured they would actually use a real number. Let's use... I need a pen and a phone number for a fax machine. Well, I got the pen. I have a pen. Huh? You can fix this with nail polish remover? What the... Why did that pop into my head all of a sudden? Well, might as well give it a try. If this is one of Hihaku's warehouses, There just might be some nail polish remover somewhere. Kidding me? Alright, I'll check the desk. Steel shelf. Boxes? Bingo! Items. Nail polish remover. Use on pen. Oh, wow. It happened again. The number for a fax machine just popped into my head. Oh, the bad spirits are behind me. There's no way all this information is coming from my own brain. Could someone else be sending me their thoughts? Never mind. I have to focus. Let's get this message sent. Now, I need to tell them where I am. If I tell them everything I know about this place, they should be able to figure out where it is. First, I know I'm in a building owned by Hihaku, a factory or a warehouse. As for the address, it should be close to... I know exactly where we are. It's here. Honjo Bridge. That's right. My curse echo is in the beckoning light. That means this place must be near Honjo Bridge. Okay, time to send it. I think this is how you do it. Alright. I've only used the fax machine once or twice. At Staples, actually. I don't own one. If the machine I sent it to is connected, it should be sent. Now I wait. Please, somebody. And the story flips, doesn't it? No? I just remembered that I heard the rules for the rite of resurrection when I got this cursed stone. But killing other people to bring someone back, that's out of the question. Hajime would never accept sacrificing another person to come back himself. None of this was ever an option to begin with. The way we lived. Ever since we were kids, we were always ready to die if that's what it came to. We'd never take our foot off the gas just because we were scared to death. We were never such big fans of living anyways. That's why we were always prepared for it. I used to wonder if we took things a little too lightly. But that's just how much we trusted each other. So I have no use for some shitty rite. And that's the truth, Hajime. Oh. Okay, I guess I hit N. And I'm now suspecting we go back here. Resume. Let's go to Shigima Residence to get my fax. Oh, the phones.
Be my guest. You wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Thank you. I shouldn't be long. Hello? Shigima Residence. Oh, it wasn't the phone.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It was just the fax machine. I'm still not quite used to it.
Oh, this is a fax machine. Amazing! So this is how they look. This is incredible. Goodbye, snail mail. Am I right? This is the future? I didn't think it would excite you so much. Oh, something came out? Is it finished? I could watch this thing all day. Huh?
What is this? It looks like it was written in pen, but...
What's it say? What's it say?
Oh, We're in an ad break. I will temporarily pause for the time being and then restart shortly. When that returns, we should be all good. I will say, my only gripe today was when I hit broadcast on OBS, I accidentally ended it, so I I accidentally just made a blank YouTube stream. So I had to redo the whole stream setup. Not fun. Not fun. I really hope we're getting close to the end, guys. Really, really hope. Actually, looking at the guide, yeah, I got like 3 more-ish chapters to go, and then we'll be done. All right. Ad break is ending. And I know it sometimes ends early for people, so Harue. It says, "Help, I'm trapped in Hihaku Soap's warehouse or factory near Honjo Bridge."
Huh? Hihaku?
Why would somebody send me such a message? Am I being pranked?
No. This is too fishy to be a coincidence. I wouldn't put it past Hihaku to have someone locked up if it's got anything to do with procuring the right. We should go check it out. Hopefully, we don't find anything so sinister.
Hihaku Honjo Bridge. Factory.
After looking around, I determined the abandoned factory is indeed Hihaku's. An abandoned factory near the Honjo Bridge, everything lines up.
So the person who faxed us for help is in there.
Let's find out. If there's nothing, we should wrap up fast.
But isn't this place locked?
Don't underestimate me, ma'am. I can make short work of a simple little lock like this.
Oh my, you truly are something else. Please be careful then. Eh? Oh, so we do this scene now. I think. Huh? What is it? That person coming this way. What, that tall guy? Do you know him? Yeah, from a little while back. Mr. Yumioka. Over here.
Oh.
You're Gamyodo's manager, Mr. Yumioka, yes? Good to see you again.
Miss Kurusuzu.
What a coincidence running into you here. Gamyodo Yumioka. He's been trying to avoid eye contact with Mio since he noticed it was here. Something's fishy. You know him, Mio? Oh god, I've got to sneeze, guys. I've got to sneeze. Trying to hold it. Oh god. I muted before I blew the mic. I ain't one of those dainty sneezers. Now I'm gonna sound like congested for the next little while. Yeah, from a job a while back. Like he's a little too nervous for just running into an acquaintance. Should I keep talking? Okay, no. Think. Just what kind of person is this guy? Talk. How have things been since we last met? If she just stays with her training, she won't have to rely on cheating people anymore.
Yes, she has been keeping at it.
Cheating people? You gotta tell me what happened. A case from a while back. A family overseeing a reliquary came to us saying they were being investigated by someone suspicious. Investigated? A psychic named Suigen Gamyodo suddenly showed up. She said that she had a premonition that something terrible would happen and had to exorcise the temple immediately. Sounds like a cover for a burglary. After they notified the police, I was dispatched by the Paranormal Affairs. I inspected the place myself but didn't see anything wrong, so I sent them away. He acted as Gamyodo's manager during the case. That is pretty sus. Apparently, she was looking for something there, but I told her that there's no excuse for fraud and sent her off with a scolding. And honestly, Gamyodo didn't even have much spirit sense to speak of, which soured my mood on the whole thing. Right, so she was one of those types then. Well, she's involved in all kinds of stuff, so she may at least be knowledgeable about paranormal objects. But essentially, she's one of those fraudulent psychics that are so common nowadays.
If you have no further business with me, then I'll be on my way.
Oh, before you go, Gamyodo seemed to know a lot about paranormal objects. It would be a huge help if we could ask her about something.
And what might that be?
Is she familiar with an ancient text called the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll? Or anything about the descendants of Onmyuji named Seimen Tsuchimikado?
I beg your pardon? Miss Kurosuzu, how do you...
So you do know about it?
I see. If that's what you're after, then that means...
Hold it. Don't tell me you're trying to snatch up some innocent schoolgirls this time. Stop right there. Huh? Oh. Oh. The story's actually now given some pace. I thought they were gonna, like, drag it on. If it isn't Yumioka, what a pleasure to see you again.
What? Mayu Chozawa, what are you doing here?
Huh? Chozawa? This investigator here helped me out. You really did a number on me.
What do you know? We just so happen to have some business with Hihaku ourselves. Why don't you join us?
You can do that much for us, can't you? You work for Hihaku after all. Depending on how this conversation goes, I won't have to get the police involved. Huh? You work for Hihaku? What's going on? There's really no way you can refuse, though, is there?
You two young ladies must be involved as well. Would you care to join us?
Oh, sure.
And the plot thickens.
Quite the view, isn't it? How long can you play dumb with this many people, lined up and wanting answers from you? You'd better give in, and come clean with everything you know.
Ugh.
Excuse me, are you new to all this too? Oh, I guess I'm kinda just tagging along. Me too. Let's make sure not get in the way, shall we? Oh, right. She was only introduced as the investigator's client. She's cool. Feels like we wouldn't stand a chance against a full-grown woman like her. Excuse me, I had no idea that Gamyodo was connected with Hihaku. So I'd just like to ask, was it Miss Yamamori from Hihaku who obtained the Record of Fates and passed it on to Araishi?
No, that was not the case.
Oh, my mistake. Was it Sweden Gamyoto's doing then?
No, it was not. We first learned of the Record of Fates from Mr. Araishi. It was then that Miss Yamamori gained an interest and extended a contract to compensate him in return for his research and findings.
Then who was it that activated the Feast of Shadows to call forth the curse of the Seven Mysteries?
I give you my word that we had no part in that. We had learned from Mr. Araishi beforehand that something would happen at midnight last night. That is all.
Hey, there's no way that's true. Stop lying.
I must ask that you please refrain from violence.
Hold on. Yako, it's all right. The minute I learned that Gamyoto was none other than the Queen of Hihaku herself, I felt that was the case. She doesn't have strong enough spirit sense for it.
Oh, gotcha. While it is something shameful if you require proof, then so be it. So, what? So that talk of supernatural powers was just hot air?
I don't think she has zero spirit sense, but even Yako here has more than her.
I do.
Also, the spirit power lingering in this park has been bothering me for quite some time. The person who died here must have had considerable powerful spirit sense. If they were a Hihaku employee, then maybe they should have been the one running things.
My, to think Shogo Okie was so talented.
At any rate, Hihaku wasn't the mastermind behind exposing the Record of Fates to the world and initiating the Feast of Shadows. I think we can be sure about that.
All right.
Oh wait, this is new. If you were researching the Rite of Resurrection in the Record of Fates, then you must have looked into the Yin Scroll as well.
That's right. The Record of Fates alone wasn't enough to learn how to collect skull dregs.
I'm sure you looked into many things on your own, but how much do you actually know? Who and where Seimin Tsuchi Mikado's descendants are? Were you able to find that sort of information with Gamyoto's connection?
I can't reveal that. Oh. That's it. Okay, she's done. I can't. Richter Kai. Flashy detective. Now then. I've come to hand over the Haunting Clapper's curse stone like I promised.
A curse stone?
Thank you. I have to admit, I'm surprised that you are a man of your word. But first, I've got some questions about the cursed stones you already have. What exactly do you want to know? Earlier, you said that Hihaku had collected 6 cursed stones already.
6?
I'd like to confirm which of the 7 mysteries they correspond to. And why do you need to know that? Because I don't trust, of course. If you really collected them like you said, you'd have no problem saying which cursed stones they are, right? First, the Whispering Canal. Good. What else? Mayu Chozawa over there has the Beckoning Light.
Yup, you were the one who made sure I got it. What? Unfortunately for you, I don't feel like handing it over. So I don't think it counts as one of yours.
Good to know. Anyway, do continue. Next, there's the ever-burning lantern, which we gave to Hideki Araishi. So you consider that one of Hihaku's then? Whatever. We'll worry about that later. That's 3. What about the others? Well, the others are... the Foot-Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach.
Cord, hey!
You made it!
What?
And lastly, the Fool's Procession, if I recall. So you claim. How about it, mademoiselle?
That's wrong. Those 3 are with Inspector Tsutsumi. I gave the fool's procession to him myself, so I know he's wrong.
There you have it. Too bad for you, pal. If our agreement was founded on lies, then I have no duty to hand over my cursed stone like I'd promised. Meaning the only cursed stone you have is the Whispering Canal. And it inevitably follows that you used it to kill that young man at Kinshibori Park. Such a horrible act. And to your own employee, no less. No. There you are mistaken. To be entirely frank with you, we do not possess a single cursed stone. What?
How's everyone doing? Not too bad, not too bad. It's a holiday here in Canada, so just enjoying the holiday to try and finish this game. My water tastes kind of metally. Is that normal? And then I just sneeze, so I kind of sound nasally. We plan to collect soul dregs using any method available to us. Of course, as we need the right. But committing murder ourselves was too much of a risk. We intended on having others collect the soul dregs for us.
Is that so?
Therefore, I myself have no soul dregs in my possession. It was our plan to arrange for particularly greedy individuals to receive the curses.
What?
It is possible Shogo Okie came to possess the Whispering Canals because of that. But by the time I became aware of this, he was already dead.
I don't believe you. Are you really trying to talk your way out of this now? Or do you really want me to believe Hihaku employee was cursed by a complete coincidence?
That is the truth. Whether you believe it, or believe me or not. It must have been someone else entirely who took Shogo Ikie's stone and killed him. I have no idea whatsoever whose hands the Whispering Canal is in now, nor where it may be. Who's that girl? This one? She is what's the fiance to Hajime. Remember this guy we found in the park? So remember he had a fiance? That is Mayu Chozawa. So when I found myself at a dead end, a new story popped up for Mayu Chozawa where she basically found herself locked inside the factory back rooms or something, and so I played through trying to get her to escape. So now she found her way, escaped thanks to the help of Richter Kai and Harue. And we're picking up here where she confronts the person who kidnapped her, which is this guy. And she owns a cursed stone.
No, could it really be? Then it wasn't Hihaku who put the idea in Fumichika Nejima's head to get a cursed stone either.
Nejima? The only one we've negotiated are Iwai and Araishi.
Interesting.
Excuse me, but does that mean you don't know the location of the remaining cursed stones either? There's one that hasn't been mentioned. What about the Taiko of Suguru?
Oh, good question, my mysterious mademoiselle.
I'm afraid we have no information in that regard either. Have you heard enough about cursed stones? I have nothing else to tell you. Excuse me, Mr. Investigator.
What is it, mademoiselle?
Would you be willing to give up the cursed stone you have?
Ah, yes, you have a point. They're too dangerous to carelessly walk around with in one's pocket. However, sorry to disappoint you. That's not possible at the moment.
And why is that?
You don't know, do you? Then I'll tell both you and our friend from Hihaku over there. I doubt any of you have attempted it. But it seems that cursed stones cannot be given to normal people.
Okay, give me 1 second. I want to blow my nose. After that sneeze, I'm trying to hold back my snot. Alright. Wait. Not really. Not alright. Not right. I'm tangled. Untangled my headset. My headphones. Okay. What?
I actually tested it with Madam over here earlier. Even if you give the cursed stone to someone else, the curse bearer doesn't change. The stone eventually makes its way back to the bearer. It's almost obvious when you think about it, seeing as how the cursed stones appeared to the curse bearers of their own accord to begin with.
But Inspector Tsutsumi has collected cursed stones from other curse bearers.
Then Inspector Tsutsumi must be a curse bearer himself. So, from what you're saying, cursed stones can only be transferred between curse bearers.
And obtaining a cursed stone alone doesn't make someone a curse bearer, so they can't use its curse.
Exactly. So they aren't quite as dangerous as you think. As for Hihaku's intention of just collecting the cursed stones for themselves, unfortunately for them, it was never going to work unless there's a curse bearer among them.
That damn Araishi. How could he not know this? That must be why I sensed that I couldn't take Yako's cursed stone. I returned it right away when I borrowed it from her earlier.
That's precisely how it works, my mysterious mademoiselle. I'll give mine directly to Inspector Tsutsumi later.
If you know Inspector Tsutsumi, then I think that's the best. Thank you. Okay, talk's all done there. Let's talk to her. I'll cut to the chase then. Are you the one who killed Hajime Yoshimi? No, we did not. Don't try and play dumb now. If not you, then who? That much I don't. While it is true that we were after the information he possessed, he was killed by someone else before we could acquire it. Which forced us to target you instead, Miss Chozawa. And that's why you forced me to talk, and why I ended up with this curse, huh? Indeed. Though I never thought you would escape. Well, it took a couple miracles, but yeah, I got out. And just what information did Hajime have that you wanted? You really think you can get away without answering now? But... keep talking. Fine. I'll let someone else ask you something for now. Feels like he's desperately racking his brain for a way to get out of this. It's almost as hard to watch. It's those socially awkward situations you want to just walk away from. Alright, so she's done. Who and where Shaman... Oh wait, didn't I ask that? Oh. This is different now. Then would you prefer I expose the public how Gamyoto is a fraud with almost zero spirit sense?
Fine. I understand. From the results of our independent research, I found that Seimen Tsutsumikado's descendant was Hajime Yoshimi.
What? So that's why you went after Hajime?
However, Hajime Yoshimi was only carrying a fragment of the whole.
A fragment? That's right. He did say something about a fragment of an old manuscript. The location of the Yin Scroll
was hidden. This information was split into two and hidden in a pair of talismans, which were then passed down from generation to generation.
Ah, the talismans. I see.
Hajime Yoshimi was supposed to have one, but it was almost certainly stolen when he was killed. It's possible that he knew the location of the other as well.
So that's why you questioned me about the things he inherited. The girl Hajime had been helping recently must have had it then. Oh, Michio's talisman. Yes. Michio Shiraishi was also likely a descendant of Seimen Tsuchimikado. What?
The talisman was carried as a keepsake from her father. We searched for it based on Miss Chozawa's memories. However, Michio Shiraishi was already unalived. Yes, by coincidence, she happened to be closely connected to Mr. Iwai, so we began our investigation there. But he was already unalive too, leaving you in... Wait, that's Richter. But he was already dead and alive. So hard to cover myself on that. Too, leaving you in a quandary.
I see. Mio, if we can get both of the talismans... Yep, we'll know the location of the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. Wow. Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. Sometimes those answers are the hardest to find. Alright, I guess we still talk to her. Yako, let's keep quiet about the location of the talismans for now, okay? Right. No need for Yumioka to know. That was a close one. I almost let it slip. Okay. I think that's about all we have to ask him. We'll let you off for today since you went along with all our questions nicely. A pleasure working with you. We're done here.
But the information you have... The hell are you whining about? I said we're done, you so scram! That's all our business as well, so I shall be bidding you all a farewell.
Yes, right.
Oh, Court, you'll be going now? Alright, take care. Thanks for stopping by.
Excuse me, Mr. Investigator. Please don't forget about that curse stone.
Don't you fret. I'll hand it over to Inspector Tsutsumi like I promised. I'm glad I didn't end up having to give it to that Yumioka.
Bye, Court.
Let's take our leave, madame. With this, we'll be freed from this troublesome curse ourselves. I thought she's still planning to use the thing.
That lady and the investigator. We should keep an eye on them. Agreed. Really? Why? I think they're up to something. It's just my intuition, but still. Yeah, I wonder what that investigator really wanted out of all of this. If his goal was getting information about the cursed stones, then this might be bad. No, right. I got one of those cursed stones too. The beckoning light. Oh, right. If you wouldn't mind, would you give it to Inspector Tsutsumi without using it? Yeah, sure. If you'd introduce me to the cop, that is. I feel like if I keep carrying it around with me, I'll start getting some weird ideas too. I just remembered. Mayu, I have something important to tell you. Whoa, what's with that yelling all of a sudden? You know a girl named Hitomi Okuda, don't you? Alright, we need to tie up that loose end. Really? Hitomi has Hajime's talisman? Yes. He entrusted it to her in a panic just before his unaliving. He sensed an imminent crisis closing in on him, but Hitomi was the only one around that he could ask for help. That's so... I'm so sorry she got left with such a big responsibility. That must mean that Hajime got off by someone who was after that talisman. But since he gave it to someone else, they could steal it like they wanted. I'll have to thank Hitomi for that. I also think it's going to be hard for us to get her to give it up. Wait, this is Yako. I also think it's going to be hard for us to get her to give up the talisman. Yeah, you may be right. It was Hajime's dying request to her. So you two need the talisman for something? Yeah. Personally, I'd like to use the talisman as bait. But then I could get my hands on the bastard that killed Hajime. Please, I promise we'll uncover the mastermind behind all this. They probably have supernatural abilities at their disposal. Please, leave them to us. Yeah, we'll catch them. Don't you worry. Well, look at that. You've got that look in your eyes. A look that young people get that says they'll get something done no matter what it takes. How am I supposed to say no to that? You go find them and I'll give them what they deserve for what they did for my Hajime. You hear? We will. I'm pretty mad at them myself. If punches work on them, I'll give them a good one. Now that I can get behind, I'll leave you to you. What? Leave it to you two. Now then, your next move should be to find Hitomi and get that talisman. Though, isn't there one more talisman that you need? Right, but we've got a pretty good idea of where the one Michio had is. Well, we'll have to check with Inspector Tsutsumi about that. We should go back to the school and call him. You got it. Okay, I'll head to the high school now and wait for you there. Perfect. Where are we now? Where are we now? Oh, we are opening up the story, guys. I think we're getting close. Okay. Let's do the last resort. Back in here. We've received an update on the hostage situation. The 56-year-old male suspect who announced his intent to commit mass murder in Sumida City today had taken a woman hostage and gone on the run, but was found by the police in a park in Sumida after 4 p.m. and confirmed dead. The weapon the suspect was said to possess was nowhere to be found on site, and its whereabouts are currently unknown. Furthermore, the female hostage was not present, and the search for her continues. Interesting. If it's being reported on the news, then that lends credence to her story. He was quite shaken just moments ago, but he seems better now. You'd think it'd be harder for him to keep his cool. Anyways, I should ask about her side of the story. Anyways, I think. Well then, how should I proceed? Is this what it's like to be rushed to one's doom? Oh, whoa! Oh my god. I didn't even realize she was right next to me. I wonder what her intentions are. How is she able to act like nothing happened? Is this just how girls are these days? Well, it's just like I said, right?
The female hostage mentioned on the news just now. That must have been you. Which means you killed Nejima with your own cursed stone.
Well, you said you'd give me refuge, so I came to take you up on that offer. What are you planning? Me? Well, obviously. I'm on to my last resort. So you're a curse bearer with a cursed stone too, right? Are you surprised? Yes, I have a cursed stone of my own. It's the Taiko of Suguru. Then why go after other people's cursed stones? Because killing people is bad, you know. Don't you think so too? Does it matter? I don't think so. I wonder. Oh, are you the type of lady who's willing to sacrifice anything for the sake of your goals? That's... Man, it sure ain't good. People will question where your parents went wrong, you know. Well, people can be harsh. Either way, that's why I wanted to only use soul dregs gathered by others. But that didn't work out in the end. No one had the backbone to use their curse. The world's gotten soft. With no one mercilessly using their curse in pursuit of their own goals, I had to take matters into my own hands. And now, people might be wondering where your parents went wrong. Well, I suppose, huh? But it had to be done, if you say.
I heard Namigaki, that young man you were with, used his cursed stone too.
Huh? How do you know that? Creepy much. Are you stalking me?
I may have heard it from a detective I know.
There it is. Cops, bet you know a bunch. I know your type. People who boast just because they know a couple of cops. No, killing's bad, okay? But the police is filled with nothing but scum. I am a hitman, you know.
My, you seem to hold quite a grudge against the Force.
Speaking of, this guy's really creeping me out. What's the deal with him anyway? You gonna explain? Even the way he moves is all weird and exaggerated.
Right. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm...
No, thank you.
But...
Alright. So what were we talking about again? Oh right, Yutaro Namigaki. He's no good, honestly. He was such a wuss. I had to spur him on so many times for him to even use his curse, and even then he was pissing his pants. And just when I take my eyes off him, he hands over his curse stone to someone. Honestly, he's a disappointment. So that's what happened. Which is why I figured I had to do it myself. If I wanted it done right, you know, that's what my last resort is, collecting soul drags on my own. Let me introduce myself. It's hard to talk as strangers. Is it? And are you okay telling me who you are? Well, I won't stop you. Do as you please. Well, I am Harue Shigima, and this is my house. My father and husband are both with the police. Is that so? Then you know the cops are just the worst people, right? Well, there are certainly many who are cold, especially with their own family. In a police family, one is always expected to just grin and bear it, no matter what happens. God, I know, right? What a relief. You understand. I think we might get along. Oh, well, I'm glad then.
And I'm Richter Kai, private detective, or investigator. Where did I get detective from?
Did I ask? But, you're an investigator. So your job is to sneak around and follow people to pry into their secrets, right? Is that why you keep probing with all these questions? Ew.
Guess there's not much I can do to change that terrible impression you got of me.
Hey lady, why are you working with this dude? Oh, let me get rid of that. Ban. Turn that off. Okay. I asked him to look into something for me. Really? It's just that he keeps looking this way. Isn't your father a police...
Isn't your father a police officer as well?
That man is not my father. Not in name or deed. Sounds like there's some bad blood there. I've already legally cut all ties. He even had the nerve to act all high and mighty today. And still refused to help me.
You met him today?
Yes, today. Remember that Chief Tsutsumi who was chasing Nejima? Well, that's him, my dad. Or add Seribot to help out. I heard about this. I need to look it up. Okay, I'm searching this up. Well, I'm going to put it on a Google search and then set it up after the stream. I'd never heard of Seribot before. Until, I think last stream I did. Alright.
What? You're his daughter?
Former daughter, I've got ties. He's never acted like a father, so he doesn't deserve the title.
You know, I heard something about that Nejima guy. Apparently he wanted to get revenge on Chief Inspector Tsutsumi for his arrest by going after his daughter.
Wait, really?
And I heard the police had been searching non-stop to take you into protective custody. So that explains why the police were staking out your place, too.
Man, how could I have known that? They came in such intimidating numbers. Wait, huh? Hold on a minute. Does that mean that Nejima was specifically after my life today?
That sounds about right. It's a good thing you got out unscathed, or rather managed to turn the tables on him.
No, that means legally speaking, it was self-defense.
But that truly was quite
Wait, that's Ayame. But that was truly quite frightening. To think I'd have to go through this just for being related to a cop. It's a disgrace. It truly is. To cause their own child such a terrible... I'm sorry. It's okay. You're not the one that needs to apologize, lady. I'm sorry. I'm just reminded me of what happened to my son. Your son? What happened? My child was also kidnapped and murdered in order to enact a revenge against the police, you see. What? How awful! That's terrible! I'm sorry to hear that. Now that you say it, I do remember hearing about an incident like that last year. That must have been your son, huh? My condolences. Well, I guess I keep going. Oh. Now that I think about it, although we've met a few times, I didn't even know your name. I guess we're more like acquaintances now. So, when you were taken hostage by Nejima, you used the cursed stone in the gardens and swiftly made your getaway. Well, yeah. I didn't really have time to think on it. At the time, I only thought of how to get out of there. Then... what about now? Could you use it again? Your cursed stone? Well, the cursed stone doesn't respond during the day, but... it's evening now. So I tried using the curse just now, and, yep. It seems I activated it.
What? You're using it now?
It might still be a little weak. I guess it's not supposed to be used repeatedly. But I think I could get it to work once more. Oh, that's so. Sure is. So I'll give you a final warning. It's already started, so be careful, Oh, shoot. It started. What started? The curse, of course. All that's left is for the conditions to be fulfilled.
Calm down. Ma'am, if using a curse, one would target a curse bearer.
That means me. I hadn't even considered it. Would it be possible to use my stone as well now? It's already active. Does that mean we'll unalive the second we trip her conditions? Her proclamation meant she thinks I am a curse bearer. Did she find out? Or is this a trick to get me to admit it? She activated her curse. The cursed stone can be used already? I let my guard down. I didn't think it could be used this early in the evening.
Ma'am, please calm down.
Well, what should I do? Should I keep her talking? Oh my god, there's a lot of options. I don't have time for this. I need guide. What are you? Do you have a light on you? Yeah, I need a light. I get the feeling you won't be able to ask all these questions. Last time they did this, there was a countdown. No, instead of talking about that, how about we talk about why you're so shaken? As I thought, you have a cursed stone too. You're a curse bearer, aren't you, lady? Oh, okay. So there's two options I have to pick. And then I saw here. So choose no. Okay, so I'm probably gonna die here. So let's try no. Ah, there we go. Huh? Oh, this is the liar thing.
Ma'am, did she fulfill the condition?
She sure did. Okay, it's time for a beatdown. Jeez, why did you try to hide it now of all times? I wouldn't have come if you weren't a curse bearer. And I did. Ah! Wait, what? Oh my god. Whoa, huh? All the hunting clappers needed was a source of fire? That was a close one. Now then, what will you do, Mr. Investigator? You're not a curse bearer, so I don't have any reason to kill you. But I won't show you mercy if you're going to try and capture me. So what'll it be?
I still don't know how a curse works. It's too risky to make a move.
Your employer's already unalived anyway, so there's no reason for you to go out of your way to arrest me, right?
I could still do my duty as a citizen and report you know.
Oh, what a surprise. This is when you decide to suddenly choose the side of righteousness. She was after the same thing, you know. There's no clean hands when it comes to soul dregs. Well, it looks like you don't have anything to say about that. I'll be taking my leave then. Bye-bye. And that concludes one ending. After Yamitono obtained more than enough soul dregs for the rite of resurrection, however, it turned out the resurrection of someone who died long ago required even a larger amount. To fill her heart's deepest desires, she'd need to harvest more. So, She waited for the sun to set for when the Feast of Shadows effects were at the peak. And she used the one-sided reed curse stone she had stolen from the... Oh, which she proceeded to... Oh my god. Person who goes... Oh my god. About the one-sided reed. Kills by a dismemberment. One of those face addressed... Oh yeah, we knew that. Many of them were random men, gullible, just... Oh, the people that she probably were dating. One noteworthy victim was Tetsuo Tsutsumi, who, being Cursebearer himself, was promptly targeted for his soul dregs. Afterward, she acquired various addresses. Oh my god, she just went on a spree. Unsuspecting victims could be safe at home. The strange... Well, that was the ending. For that one. That was not the true ending. I see. So she got her dream and brought back the artist that she always wanted. Ending 4. Dear God. Okay. Let's get back here. No. Beg for forgiveness. And then I'll say yes this time. Yes, I am. I'm sure you've already noticed. Well, yeah, around last night it was a little too obvious. Judging by your dress, I'm guessing you've got the haunting clappers. Yes, that's right. There's a lot of soul dregs on the table for killing a cursebearer, you know. I'm well aware. Did you get soul dregs when you killed Nijima? Of course. His curse stone already contains some soul dregs as well. I think killing one more cursebearer will be enough for the rite. You can combine soul dregs across several stones. Correct. All it needs is the prerequisite amount. As long as you've got that, it doesn't seem to matter where you got them from. I see. Then, you'll mind if I took them, right? My lady. You're quite motivated, aren't you?
Ma'am?
What's the best choice here? Let's talk about tobacco. Do you smoke? Huh? Well, a little. I'm gonna off. Oh my god. The detective is gonna be devastated. Does no one smoke in this family? A little rare, isn't it? Nobody in the family does. Then why did you ask me if I did all of a sudden? Well. I'm wondering if I can negotiate with her unless I really have to set her on fire. Which would suck. I don't want to make the detective, you know, feel bad about this. I'm gonna negotiate. Listen, Ayame, I have something to ask you. No. The answer is no. The cursed stone in your possession. I'm not giving it up. You're right. We're both made of stronger stuff than that. You're not giving it up. And neither am I. You know full well, right? What? I thought I could get past it. Or do I have to go through all the options? Your father, the chief inspector, I met him not too long ago. Oh, really? He came off a little stiff and awkward. That's a surprise, but there was something charming about his seriousness, and he seemed like he cared a lot about his daughter. Please, cut it out. It's gross. You don't know a thing about us. Outsiders shouldn't butt into another family's affairs. Though he may as well be a stranger to me now. Okay, there's really nothing... Huh? He probably thought that I never noticed it, but it wasn't hard for me to figure out that I wasn't related to them by blood. Oh! So you were adopted. Well, I got curious, so I looked into it. It was all pretty straightforward. I was a baby when they took me in. All they did was raise me. My mother first got pregnant shortly after she married, but it was a stillbirth. The whole affair left a deep wound on her heart. My father couldn't bear to see it, so it was for her sake that he did it. I was a substitute, a replacement for the child she lost. He decided that all by himself. He didn't discuss it. Maybe he was trying to be thoughtful, so any baby would have been fine, as long as it could have comforted the woman who hoped to become a mother. Putting it in such a way, it is not easy to raise a child. My mother was bewildered. Wouldn't you be, after being told to raise a baby that wasn't your own? But she couldn't just abandon the baby either. Yet my father just left everything to my mother and never lent a hand. He is so damn selfish. The two of them grew apart. I watched them try and figure out how to understand each other, and the sight of it disgusted me. So they're just like family drama. I'm just gonna skip all this. Blah, blah, blah. Tuition, paying. So she has a really deep backstory. Seems like it was a tough one for you. I'm sorry, you're right. It's not my place to talk about your family. Oh well, I may have said too much. I think I spilled all that when I don't even know what the conditions are. Could it be what we were talking about had something to do with the activation conditions of the haunting clappers? Who knows? Nejima. I don't really care. He was only one of the reasons my child was kidnapped. We talked and he cleared the conditions for my stone. Did he show any signs of remorse over his past crimes? Didn't feel like he did, no. I see. The world is full of trash men, I tell you. I agree. Keep on going. In a way, I guess you could say you put a stop to Nejima's mass murder schemes. About that. There's no guarantee that I won't do it myself. I mean, after we saw the ending, yeah. I picked up his cursed stone of the one-sided reed. There really is something else. Unfortunately, I can't use the cursed stone that's not mine until it's late at night. Really? Are you okay with telling me that? How silly of me. I let that slip. Teehee. Her desire. What is your wish, anyway? Is it really to resurrect? Yes, there's no life that holds more value than his. I really don't care. But yeah, she wants to resurrect an artist that can make old Japanese art. You're right. If I can save my son, I could care less about my life or the lives of others. Who's unhinged now? I'm a mother. It is what it is. Dang, the feeling of a proper parent or something else. But if that's your wish, then what do you plan on doing if you don't get your wish? Oh, I have thought of that. I might just keep on trying to bring Hokusai back some other way. You really are obsessed. All right, let's skip this. I want to see if I can negotiate. Oh my god, there's really no way. I have to burn her. I don't know if I could... I really didn't want to do this. Can I not? Can I not? Oh, this is not gonna be nice. This is not gonna be nice. I feel so bad. Richter, stop me. Richter. Is there any other way? I'm looking it up. I need to know if there's a way to save her. I don't think there is. Okay, let's do it. Did you try to use your curse just now? It seems I didn't meet your curse's conditions. I wonder if it was smart to secretly toss the lighter I was carrying earlier. When did... You made a mistake when you decided to ask me about smoking. If a source of fire is the condition for your stone, then you won't see me falling for it now. You wasted your chance with all this chatter. All you need to do was activate your curse first. I brought everything Nejima had on him, including the lighter he was holding. But it's over now. Yes, I concede. I guess we negotiate. Alrighty. With your cards on the table, you're out of options. It might be possible for Mr. Investigator there to pin me down by force. But he's not going to do that, is he?
Correct. I won't take that risk, not while your curse conditions are unknown.
Coward. Wow. I came to kill you and acquire your soul dregs, but after hearing you out, I got a question for you. Why don't you just give up on the right of resurrection? You said it was your son, right? The one you want to bring back. But haven't you done enough? I'm sure your son is content knowing you cared for him this much. I'm truly willing to die to resurrect Hokusai, but you can't say the same, right? If you're going to bring your son back, you have to be alive as well, right? In fact, what you really want is for both of you to live, right? Yes. Well, even if you both live to see it, your son would grow up knowing you for who you are, someone who stole the lives of others to bring him back. You would be putting the burden of shouldering all the lives sacrificed for him on his little shoulders. Are you really okay with that? If you didn't even think about that, then what are you doing is not for your son. It's for yourself. Are you just bringing him back to fulfill your own desires? That's not...
Ma'am, what she's saying may be harsh, but holds a kernel of truth. Don't reduce yourself to nothing. A mother who would sacrifice anything for her son.
But... that's not...
We discovered the truth behind his kidnapping. Next, you should take some time to come understand your own feelings. I'll help you every step of the way. Getting to the heart of things is what an investigator does.
What will you do?
Ma'am, if you relinquish the curse stone to a curse bearer, you will no longer be a curse bearer. You won't be a target anymore. Ayame is giving you a chance. Think hard, and then give your answer.
I think the right choice is to give it up. Very well. Here. Thanks. Glad you could see reason.
Ma'am, you made the right choice.
Dang. You really didn't collect any soul dregs, huh? I promised myself that if I ever used it, it would be only once. But in the end, it didn't come down to numbers. So they only need to be carrying a flame. This seems pretty practical. Well, I'll be taking my leave now, then. There's no point in going after you for soul dregs, so I'm off to the next curse bearer.
Do you know who remains? You speak as if you've already figured it out.
I've got a pretty good idea from our talk. What will you do? Do you plan to stop me?
It's not my place to intervene.
All right then. Hey lady, can I borrow your phone? I don't mind, but who are you calling? The cops. I think it would be faster if I called them directly.
Oh.
I kind of want to get the other ending. I kind of want that other ending. Where I just auto burner. Please, think this through. And then I burn her. And then we got the burning ending. She's on fire now. She burns. She burns. Fire. Evil. Evil fire. It was the only way. This house will probably burn on fire. Fire, fire. Call the firemen. Get the fire department. Something's barbecuing. Some days later.
Amamori, you got a moment?
Of course. What is it, Mr. Richter?
I was just curious.
Who's Amamori?
Have you ever heard the legend of the mother who prayed to the Sumida River and resurrected her dead son, or child?
What are you on about?
The mother searched so desperately for her abducted child that she lost her mind. Her son was found.
Oh, this is just a recap.
Her son somehow emerged from the mound back from the dead, or so the legend goes. I heard it's been adapted into a no play, too.
Interesting. And?
Well, it just had me thinking that legends really do exist.
Sorry to ask, but... what are you on about?
Well?
Do you wish to... yeah? Skibby? Skibbity?
Never mind, it is what it is. Welcome to my office. Might be small and dirty, but welcome. Come on, Ernestine. Say hello.
Who's Ernestine? Ernestin.
That's a good girl. Oh, that boy over there? That must be... Hey kid, I'm a private investigator. I worked with your mother not too long ago. What's that? You want to be an investigator when you grow up too? That's great. It's so much better than becoming a police officer. Hey, I'm Amori. Don't you tell the kid to give up on his dreams. I think it's a great idea. Why don't you bring us some tea instead? Pardon me, let's start over. What brings you to my humble office today?
I guess that concludes... Harue's legacy. This was her story. so we got that special ending. Now, we are here. We are so close. I can feel it. Komagata High School. Mr. Shutsumi, this is Mayu Chozawa.
Ah. Wait, let me get my rough and gruff voice. So you're the one. The Sumida police was looking for you. Glad to see you're alright.
Sorry, I should have told someone I was okay. I was just so pissed off. Falling right into Hihaku's hands. I got myself into some deep shit.
Hihaku seems like they're still up to something. We'll have to make sure they're clean up their act once and for all. Get it? Because they sell soap?
Nice one, boss. You're really on top of your game today.
Stop trying to make me feel better. I shouldn't have said anything.
More importantly, my youth, thank you for your cooperation with Yoshimi. We'll get to the bottom of it, I promise. No, you must be Detective Ario. I heard a lot about you from Hajime. I'll be counting on you. Catch whoever did this, no matter what. Who am I? Oh. Okay. Get all the characters checked out in case I missed something. We'll talk to her. Oh, Mr. Tsutsumi. I received a message from Paranormal Affairs earlier. It wasn't from Nakagoshi, but I had someone look into something for me.
So even the desk jockeys are lending a hand. Brings a tear to your eye. So, what'd they say?
Right. About the Onmyoji woman who was in Edo at the time of the Honjo incident. She was a person of great beauty and discerning taste, but also shamelessly did whatever she wanted. It seemed to match the person who's seen in the resentful memory for the foot-washing mansion.
Huh? So, she must be the one who fought with Seimen over the right.
And they found that her name was Ashino.
Ashino, huh? What else?
That's all.
That's not much help.
Oh, but apparently she was quite the powerful Onmyoji. And she died bearing a similarly powerful resentment. It's possible that she became a vengeful spirit with a connection to the Seven Mysteries.
A vengeful spirit.
If any descendants of Ashino or people otherwise closely aligned with her live today, there's possibility that spirit awakened and possessed them. Yeah, you mentioned before that spirits can possess people who are closely in sync with them. Though this, of course, doesn't mean the spirit houses are complete personalities. Her resentment and her spirit power, those are the parts of her that would have the strongest influence.
Since Seimen's descendants are still around in the present, it wouldn't be surprising if Ashino were too. They might just be desk jockeys, but they wouldn't give us this info if it was only speculation. They must have found some amount of evidence looking into abnormal phenomena or things like that.
Oh, the Feast of Shadows.
There it is, our abnormal phenomena.
Mio, what do you mean? The person who initiated the curse this time, who we've been calling the Mastermind, they might be possessed by the vengeful spirit of the Onmyoji named Ashino, the enemy of Seiman. Do we have any idea who they could be or where to find them? Like, if you looked at them, Mio, would you be able to tell right away? It's like how I didn't realize that Michio had fused with your consciousness, Yako. Common spirits will leak spirit energy left and right, so I can notice them just by looking carefully. But when spirit of a higher caliber fuse with someone's consciousness, detecting them isn't so simple. Oh, I'm sorry. My skills still need a lot of work. I don't have anything else to offer. Mio, that's not true. At all. You're fine. We'll make this work somehow other... No, what? Thanks. Basically, I believe the mastermind behind everything is a woman possessed by the vengeful spirit of the Onmyoji Ashino. I see. If this mastermind also is the one who killed Hajime, trying to get the record of Fate's Yin Scroll, yes, I think that's very likely. So that's how it is, huh? Then I want you to catch them no matter what. Wait. What if... what's her name? The daughter is the one who's controlled by the spirit. Oh, Mayu. Did you meet with Hitomi? Yeah, I met her at the spot I was told. She was acting tough, but I think the incident with Hajime has her really shaken up. I briefly explained our situation and had her give Hajime's talisman to me. Here. This is what you're looking for, right? Yes, I believe that's it. Thank you so much. Mr. Tsutsumi, about this.
Right. You should hold on to it, Mio. Not like we could use it as it is. Try to figure out what we'll need to do once we got both halves together.
Understood. I'll see what I can do. Do you know where the other talisman is? Yes, probably. This is Hajime's last job. Finish it for him, okay? We will. Oh, there's more to talk. I guess this is the end of his family line too, huh? All the people who inherited the talisman before him are already gone. Oh, that sucks.
Ah, I heard you had a cursed stone too.
Yeah, I should give it to you then, right? Those things really are a pain in the ass. I'll gladly hand it over to you before it starts giving me any crazy ideas.
So this is the beckoning light, huh? Alright, it's safe and sound with me. Sorry you won't be able to bring him back.
Don't worry about it. He and I were always prepared for the worst anyway.
What the?
What's wrong?
Damn. The trigger of the beckoning light's curse is some serious shit.
Yeah, I thought so, too. That's why I said I'd give me weird ideas. See what I mean now? How is it? How's it work?
I'll leave you a note you can read later. We have more important things to worry about now.
Right. Mr. Tsutsumi, does that make it 5 cursed stones that you've gathered now?
Should be. I want to get the other 4 under wraps soon as we can.
Let's see. I have no idea about the Whispering Canal. Someone made off with the one-sided reed which Nejima had.
Yeah, damn shame.
After that, we don't know about the Taiko of Suguru either, do we?
So, we can assume that curse bearers are still prowling around there, out there with those ones. What a headache. Hopefully we can find them soon.
Come to think of it, did old man Ashimiya end up getting away? So word's already out, huh? He was cornered but managed to take a hostage and escape, is what I heard on the radio. What happened after that? So that's all they're reporting. Here's what really happened. He was killed? And the hostage was Tsutsumi's daughter, whose whereabouts are still unknown? Yep. His daughter showing up was a huge surprise. Even Boss couldn't believe it.
Damn it. The hell did you expect? No one could have seen that coming.
So there's already an emergency search underway for her as a key witness and suspect. I'll be rejoining the search for her after we're done here. Key witness and suspect? But wasn't she a hostage? Could she have killed Nejima and fled the scene? Well, it's just a possibility.
If we're talking possibilities, might as well tell them everything. It's very likely that Nejima was killed by a cursed stone.
What? By a cursed bearer? Oh. It's already evening, so the effect of the Feast of Shadows would be starting to return.
Yeah, which makes it likely that a curse was used to kill him.
Boss, you're repeating yourself. Try to calm down for a sec. But that would mean the inspector's daughter is probably a curse bearer, right?
Did you say something? Maybe I'm losing my hearing in my old age.
Boss, you can't hear just... Wait, what am I saying? Boss, you can hear just fine. Don't play the old man card every time you want to get out of something. We even talked about how she might have the Taiko of Suguru, if that's the case.
Did we? My memory's a little hazy.
You got a soft spot for your daughter, don't you, Inspector?
It's a little too close to home.
But either way, we have to find her as soon as possible. That's why we'll be joining the search as soon as we're done here. One more thing. There's a very good chance that his daughter has Michio Shiraishi's talisman. All the more reason for you to get back to the search. Best of luck.
What the hell has she gotten herself into? Now that everything we needed to chat about. If you don't need anything else, we'll be going back to the search.
There's actually one thing.
Oh? What's that?
Just completely hypothetical. Hypothetically, what if the inspector's daughter was the mastermind? I mean, she's a woman. It seems like she was after the talisman.
Sorry, I don't really understand what you mean.
Boss, come on. We gotta look at the facts. But that would mean Inspector Tsutsumi would also have to be one of Ashino's descendants. Oh, right. You're just a normal person, right, Inspector? Unless that's what you're so resistant to the paranormal.
Don't believe I've ever heard anything about being related to some Onmyuchi.
No.
But, well, if you put it like that. Her being the mastermind, it's possible.
Really?
I say possible, but I mean unlikely. Is what I want to think. Damn it. I don't even want to imagine it.
Boss, if we're going to consider it, we have to do it properly. No dragging your heels about it.
No, it's not that. There's something I've never told her. Never wanted to tell her. The truth is, she's not my real daughter.
What?
20 years ago. Well, it's a long story. But we took her in when she was just a baby.
Do you know anything about her birth parents?
You could say I do. I guess... But really, I don't know anything.
What's that supposed to mean? I don't get it.
Ariel. You heard what I said, didn't you?
Just now? About 20 years ago? No. Boss, that can't be! Nejima's...
That's right. When we arrested Fumichiku Nejima, there was a baby in his house, on the brink of death. That was my daughter, Ayame Tsutsumi. She goes by Ayame Tono now.
What?
Someone had to take care of her. Baby holds no blame for the circumstances she came from.
But, boss, according to Nejima, that baby... It's his former lover reincarnated using black magic. What?
Personally, I think that story is bullshit.
According to Nejima... My goodness. It's hard to believe from Nejima's behavior. But could it really be true?
I've got a few doubts, but I have to question whether the Shino woman ever really existed in the first place. There are no records of her. No body was found. Her name never came up once during the investigation. Even if this woman really existed, I'm skeptical that someone could be reincarnated as a baby through black magic.
I agree. No matter how you look at it, a spell with that effect is hard to believe. Even the supernatural has rules that must be followed. Seems more likely he's deluded himself, not wanting to recognize that a spell he risked his life on failed to work.
That's my thinking too. The more natural conclusion is that the baby is his, and she knows that she died in the childbirth. As long as we don't know Shino's origins, we have to consider the possibility that she could be a descendant of Ashino.
Huh? If nothing else, their names are pretty similar. Okay, assuming all of that is true for a moment, Ayame getting taken away by Nejima and then killing him, that would mean that she killed her own father.
Calm down. This is all still conjecture. But now that Nejima is dead, we have no means to investigate. So regardless of everything, there's only one thing that matters. She's my daughter. As her parent, I'm responsible for her. Nothing can change that.
I understand.
All right. We should get back to the search. We'll find her and clear up all of this.
Yes, sir.
The talisman you young ladies are looking for has something to do with this as well. I'd appreciate if you could help us find it. So if anything happens, please call the police.
We will. I'm worried about Hitomi, so I'm going to head to where she is. I'll be waiting to hear some good news from you all. Are we at it? Oh, this is the conclusion. Oh, thank goodness. We may actually finish this game. I've been sitting... This is part 5. I didn't want a part 6 if I didn't end up. Alright, let's do this. No more delay. We're finishing this. Sumida River. It's where all it started.
Hey. How long has it been since we saw each other? 3 years? How have you been? I think the last time was when you came to see me after deciding to go to university.
That wasn't because I wanted to see you. I just needed money to pay my tuition.
Not one to mince words, eh?
You came alone, right?
Yeah, it's just me. You make it sound like I'm handing over ransom money for hostages.
I just don't want to get caught, okay?
Never thought I'd see the day that you called the police.
There's something I need to see you... I needed to see you about.
Well, alright. Then, we've got a lot to talk about, so let's go through things one by one. No? What was that? Did something just move over there? Ugh, what the hell are those idiots doing? I told them not to come, damn it. Shit. I don't want to know what'll happen if they get found out. Whatever I do, I gotta keep from looking over there. The sun is starting to dip down into the horizon. This long, long day is about to end. We don't have to worry about Nejima's threat anymore, but I sure didn't expect this to happen. I'm just staring around looking at places, hoping to find things that no one else can see. I definitely missed a few stickers along the way, it appears. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know where all the other stickers are. I might have to go back for my completionist run. Alright, Ayame. She sure has changed over the past 3 years. Got more of a grown-up air about her. Hard to believe she's that same little girl who would get omelet all over her face when we took her out to eat. Wait a minute. Is that how far back I have to go for a happy memory together? No wonder she hates me.
Alright, I think it's time.
You have a cursed stone, don't you?
I do.
You wouldn't happen to feel like handing it over, would you? The police will handle any damages the curse caused. Now, before you do any more wrong with it.
I'm not giving it up.
Of course not. Me being a curse bearer, are you after my life?
That's exactly what I'm here for. I didn't come to chat. We can talk all you want, but as soon as the conditions for my curse is met, I'll use it. No hesitation.
Or do you have more than one? How many curse stones do you have?
3. Not that it matters.
3, huh?
I'm not handing them over.
Why are you willing to go so far for the rite of resurrection? What do you want with it?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't understand. You just call it stupid and dismiss the idea completely.
Come on, I wouldn't do that. Maybe together we can think up a way for you to get what you want without resurrection.
I want to bring back Katsushika Hokusai back to life.
Hokusai? What? Hokusai, the ukiyo-e artist? That Hokusai? You want to bring him back to life?
That'd be quite the feat, huh?
Thus, you... I heard you liked his art, but why would you do something so stupid?
See,
Yeah.
the only time I ever felt that there was a place I belonged was when I was immersed in the dreamlike world of ukiyo-e. Though I'm sure you never noticed.
Really? I had no idea.
It saved me. Hokusai is the reason I'm still alive today.
I didn't know you felt so hopeless.
You would only realize it now, but it's too late. Feeling sorry wouldn't do either of us any good. From the moment I heard about the rite of resurrection, I knew that was my destiny. If this is all I ever accomplish, I'll die happy.
You're really serious about this? Then I'll put it bluntly. Did you kill Nejiba?
And if I did, would you hide me from the police?
Well, I don't know if I...
That's what I thought. Your job is the only thing you really care about. Yes, I did it.
You...
I didn't think he even knew I was a curse bearer. He brought me to those gardens, and I realized while he was talking to me that he fulfilled the conditions of my curse, so I just gave it a shot. I didn't think it would actually activate. So there's no going back now.
That's not true. You could still make things right, before you make things worse.
Then let me say it another way. This is my chance, and I won't throw it away.
Your chance? Did Nejima say anything to you?
He said a lot of bad things about you, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm not surprised not surprised there.
So I said a lot of bad things about you back. I didn't want to be outdone.
Harsh.
In that sense, I felt just a little like he was my kindred spirit.
No. Kindred spirit? What are you talking about? He's a dangerous criminal.
But I'm a murderer now too, aren't I? Maybe we're not so different.
No, you're different.
Am I?
Well, maybe not that different.
Well, at least you're honest.
I know I haven't been the best father, but I wonder, of all the fathers in the world,
Huh?
are there any who wouldn't cover their child if they'd committed crime?
How should I know? You're the detective here. You must have seen plenty of cases like that.
Yeah. Plenty of parents take the fall for their children or give them a place to hide. As a parent, it's wrong. But maybe, as a parent, it's the right thing to do.
I don't know. But I think having a father like that wouldn't make it easier to go to him for advice if I did do something wrong. Maybe there's a sense of security in knowing that no matter what happened, you'd have at least one person on your side.
I see. So that's what it would take to be on your side. I can't do that.
That's okay. I wasn't really expecting you to.
So Najima really didn't tell you anything?
Not really, no.
Can I ask you one thing? Do you know anything about the talisman Michio Shiraishi had?
Michio Shiraishi?
From the car accident you were in with Namigaki guy.
Oh, with Utero. Yeah, I was there.
Utero. That sounds like... So you and him were... I mean...
Not really. He was kind of a boring guy.
What? You serious? But he said...
You're getting off track. Mr. Tsutsumi, the talisman. Get back to the talisman. We shouldn't have relied on him for this. That.
Well, if you don't plan on seeing him again, it doesn't matter. But with the hit and run case on top of everything, you're really in deep...
Is that really what you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, no. Tell me about the talisman. Did you take it from the scene?
You mean this?
That's it.
I picked it up at the scene of the crash. I didn't want to leave fingerprints behind.
That's all? There's really no other reason?
What's the big deal? Is it really that special? This old thing?
Yeah, it's real important. Would you mind giving it to me?
Important? For what?
For putting a stop to the curses of the 7 mysteries.
Oh. So that means if I give you the talisman, I won't be able to use the right. Then no way. I'm definitely keeping it.
I screwed that one up.
Mr. Tsutsumi, you really can't do any better than that. Come on, the talisman.
Will you give me the talisman?
What? No way. I can't lose the right. Hey, Goose! I got an Amber Alert a couple hours ago. Huh? If people want children, just adopt one. You know? Fair point. Also, it's kind of crossing over to this story because we find out that she's adopted from a crime scene.
I'm sorry I couldn't save you from Nejima. Are you hurt?
And there it is. So like you.
What?
You're only mentioning that now. Shouldn't that have been the first thing you asked me?
Well, I was just...
You're not worried about me. All you care about is yourself.
Yeah, you're right. I've been selfish. I know.
Oh, come on, Mr. Tsutsumi. You can do better than that. You really screwed up there, huh? Oh my god, was there an order for doing this? I'm fine. I managed to get away somehow or other.
Right, I'm glad. How is she? Yasuko, I mean.
Mom, I haven't kept in touch with her. I've been on my own this whole time. I'm sure you've reached out to her, though, haven't you?
I did call her this morning, actually, just to make sure she was safe. She's been running around all over the place looking for you.
Sounds like she's fine to me. Did you contact her after I called the police to tell her you'd heard from me?
No, I did not.
Look out, Nashville. These geese are continuing their crime spree. Starting with your smaller others for legal reasons. This is a joke. Nice save, nice save.
Well, I've heard you're into nightlife and staying out late these days. Didn't want her to worry more than she already was.
You're one to talk. Oh, here we go. I think I've let you talk enough. Mind letting me have a turn?
By all means.
You're hiding something. You're hiding something from me, aren't you?
Huh? I am. Well, sure. I can't live as long as I have without having a secret or two.
Of course you tried to dodge the question. Now then, let me tell you how my cursed stone, the Taiko Suguru, works.
What?
My curse bludgeons to death anyone I find out is hiding something from me. So if you try to cover something up that I know is true, I'll be able to use my curse on you. With that in mind, can I ask you one more thing?
I get it. Why you wanted to see me. Then let me tell you one thing first. The Evergreen Beach has a similar condition. I can use my curse on anyone who tells me a lie.
What? How's that fair? And you'd use that curse on me?
As an officer of the law, it's inexcusable. But as a parent with a duty to his child, I have no other choice.
Are you threatening me? Do you really think that's enough to convince me to do it as you say?
I don't want to use it either. But for your sake, I suggest you try not to lie.
Go ahead then. If I lie, then so be it. Okay, I'm gonna ask. If you try to hide it now, you really will die. Am I your real daughter? I'm just a baby you picked up to replace your stillborn, aren't I? And you could never bring yourself to tell me who my real parents were, so you just kept hiding it. Still too much of a coward to tell me, huh? You don't like the truth, so you won't admit it. That my real parent is the man I was just with.
Ariame! Is that all you have to say? And I only have one answer for you. You are, honestly and truly, our daughter. Nothing more, nothing less.
Even now, you're still trying to hide it? Why are you really that stupid? Oh my god. Boss! What is your pride worth dying for? Oh god. Oh man. Did I lose? I thought I was on the right path. Or did I have to ask the questions in sequence? I should have known. Why? Why go this far to hide it?
Ayame, listen.
Huh? You're Hal.
Ayame. Be proud. No matter what happens, you are our precious daughter.
No way. How are you still alive?
I don't know what that piece of shit Nejima filled your head with. But you're not Shino. And you're not Ashino either. You're our daughter, Ayame. Tsutsumi. Right. I guess it's Tono now. Well, that's fine too. Tsutsumi, Tono, both will always be part of who you are.
What? Why are you doing this? That's not true. The curse proves that it's not.
Sure, you probably don't have any memories of us playing together. But I did leave everything at home to your mom, and I was barely ever there for you. Even so, when I was working, no matter how grisly a crime scene I was at, all I ever wanted was for you to grow up to be happy. That's it.
Why? Why say all of this now?
So, do one last thing for me. I want you to tell me the truth, too. And if you lie to me, I'm taking you with me.
Stop. I can't.
The mastermind behind all this. The one who awakened the curse of the 7 mysteries in order to use the right. Wasn't you, was it?
No. I wouldn't even know how to do that. And picking up Michio Shiraishi's talisman...
Oh, wait. And picking up Michio Shiraishi's talisman was just a coincidence, right?
Huh? Yeah, I already told you that.
Good. Hearing that, I can rest easy. You're nothing like Najima. You can stand on your own 2 legs. You can keep living without escaping into fantasy. You can hate me. You can dream all the crazy dreams you want. Just don't ever stop trying to do good. You're a victim of your curse, too. It is not too late to atone for the hit and run. We're using the curse. Don't run away. You can still make things right. I know you can, because you're my daughter. And after that, just live the best life that you can.
Dad. Boss! Whoa. Did we end it? That day, at 6:18 p.m., Ayame Tono was taken into custody. Tetsuo Tsutsumi's death was confirmed at the same time. The 5 curse stones possessed by Tsutsumi, as well as the 3 given up by Ayame, lost their curse bearers. This temporarily extinguished their spirit power, allowing Mio Kurosuzu to obtain them and seal them away without difficulty. The Yin talisman possessed by Ayame Tono was recovered and entrusted to Mio Kurosuzu as well. Thus, any massacre that could potentially be caused by this iteration of the curses was prevented before it could ever happen. Or so it seemed. Oh. We missed something? Did we mess up? Alternate ending? Jun Ario? Oh, frig. Jun was secretly using a stone. Sorry to keep you waiting, or keeping you out so late, Mio. I can't take my mind off the curse bearers, who was never found. Oh, it's no problem for me. I usually work at night anyway. Did you see Yako home safely? Yep, we sent her home in a patrol car earlier. Apparently, she put up quite a fuss saying she wanted to see things through to the end. Thank you. The Feast of Shadows was starting to take effect, so it would have been dangerous. Alright. Oh. It's really... Doesn't seem to be anything around here. Woo! Found another one. I'm missing a lot. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them left. So much has happened this evening, but it's still not over. We haven't found the curse bearer of the Whispering Canal, and we still have to put a stop to these curses. Oh. What's wrong? Next is Detective Ario? What? Huh? What do you mean? It's you? I can't get my mind off the remaining cursed stone, the Whispering Canal, and who the mastermind is. Oh my god, is it her? Oh, what a play. This whole time, and now she has it all. Oh. But we have to deal with that thing before I can worry about any of that. How's it going with the 2 talismans? Have you figured out the location of the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll? I have, more or less. When I combine the contents of the 2 talismans, they form a seal which could be undone. The things inside the talisman that looked like scraps of wood were actually a tiny scroll kept folded up by the seal. Wouldn't that be like really degraded by then? Like dust at this point? Who'd have thought that the talisman actually contained the scroll itself? So that's the Yin Scroll then. What's it say? Well, there's one more seal we have to undo to open the scroll. It's giving me some trouble, so I was actually hoping you could help me out. Okay, unlocking the seal? Got it. Sure thing. I don't know what I'll be able to do, but let me at it. Wow, I didn't expect you to be so eager to help. It's oddly reassuring. Okay, let's see. These are 5 seals holding the scroll shut. I think we have to remove them in the correct order. Each seal has a different design: a carp, a light, a beech leaf, a taiko drum, and a reed. Remove the 5 seals in the right order. Okay, if we get it wrong, is it gonna go, go boom? Huh? No, we'll just have to try again. I tested it once already. No, you already tried it yourself? So brave! I think it's devised so the seal can only be undone if the curse for the right have already been unleashed. And I think there's a hint to open it hidden in something related to this curse. Let me know when you're ready. Well, honestly, there's nothing else to do here. So, I think... Guess it makes sense for such an important document to be sealed so tight. Might help to talk things over with Mio if I get stuck. It won't explode or anything, so we might as well give it a try. I see. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think I have an idea. It, I think, pertains the curses. But I need the information. Like, my idea is that it's in the order of when each of the events happen, but we could try... Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try the carp seal. Whoa, wait. What else is there? We got a light seal, a beech leaf, a taiko drum, and a reed. Oh, okay, the light. So we'll do the light. Oh man, it's in order, isn't it? My genius plan failed. Maybe it's this one? The Evergreen Beach? Oh, it is. You know what? We're going this way. I don't think that was right. What would be the correct order? What if it's backwards? Let's do it backwards. That's still a no. Yeah, they look familiar, but like I don't know which. What a what? What a what a what a what? What a what a what a what a what a what a what's the order? Maybe it's in here. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why am I up so early? 'Cause this wasn't unscheduled. I wanted to finish this. What is it? What is the order? I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting really frustrated with this. Talk again, I don't know. The seals look like some kind of the cursed stones designs. That must mean there's some order to the 7 mysteries of Honjo that correspond to them. I see, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I don't know the order. What's the secret? Is there like a number on them? What if there's a number? There has to be some clue on the stones. Am I thinking too deep? What's the clue I'm looking for? There's a secret here that I don't know. They all have a string. Okay, let me try again. So stumped right now. Now I'm super stumped. I may have to pull out the guide. Because I do not see any clue. I hope they kind of explain this later. Okay, let me look it up. Okay. So, it is taiko drum, beech leaf, the reed, harp, then light. I don't know why. I don't know why. Getting it in just 3 tries, that's great, nice job. It was easier than I thought. I was just looking at which event followed which. Oh, wait, that's what it is? Now, we can finally read what's written inside. Let's see. I see. What does it say? First is a detailed account of the tragedy surrounding the rite of resurrection that occurred in Honjo back in the Edo period. The whole story of what we call the Honjo incident is laid out clearly. That incident was the origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, and their curses, right? Yes, and the resentment of the victims of the incident turned into curses, which are the curse echoes. The content are organized like an answer sheet, so it doesn't just give us the information we need. Ah, is there anything else? Yes, here's what we've been looking for. I bequeath this scroll to future generations to be used in the event that calamity should arise from the grievous incident, it says. Whoa, he foresaw all this happening? And it continues. Those who seek to forestall disaster must gather these 3 items in one place to cast my rite of cleansing, and expel all rituals and curses in full. My soul, that is, my curse echo, my body, that is, a living continuation of my bloodline, my mind, that is, my own consciousness. Wow, so if we gather these 3 things in one place, Seimen's rite of cleansing will activate and completely negate the curses and the rite of resurrection. Oh, that's it! That's exactly what we need! The three things are Seimen's soul, body, and mind. It says the soul is Seimen's cursed echo. His cursed echo? So Seimen himself is part of the seven mysteries. Now that you mention it, Mr. Araishi said something along those lines before. There's another hint written here. My curse echo holds my curse. My curse brings ruin to curse bearers. What kind of hint is that? Maybe it'll make more sense as we keep looking. But will the curse echo still appear if the curse bearer is already gone? Next, the body is a descendant of Seimen's, it seems. Wasn't Yoshimi a relative of Seimen? He and Michio Shiraishi, who had the other talisman. Both of them had already passed by the time that this iteration of the curses was unleashed. Damn. Wait, this is Ario. Damn, that's true. What are we gonna do? His bloodline was so split up. There have to be others. Oh, there's another note here too. Where? Is another hint? As for the body, seek not only one who bears my blood, but one with a strong spirit sense. Such an individual will be able, if a spirit attempts to possess them, to instead take control of that spirit themselves. So it says. Do we know of anyone like that? I can't think of anyone. Let's move on for now. Next is the mind. What's the difference between the mind and the soul? In the paranormal theory, it said that humans are made of soul, body, and mind. The mind is essentially thought to be the part of the spirit that makes up one's consciousness or one's self. It's like driving. The body is the car, the soul is the control system, and the mind is the driver. I see. I think that makes sense. I feel like it's the other way around. But whatever. So, is there a hint for finding this one too? Well, let's see. There's this. Should the rite of resurrection be activated elsewhere, so too shall my mind be awakened there. Seimen tried to seal away the rite of resurrection, but before he could, Ashino stole the record of fates, so as a countermeasure to the rite being activated, he made it so that his mind would be released from the seal. Okay, but what does that actually mean? What it means is, Seimen's mind awoke the night of the rite was activated, and must be possessing someone out there right now. What? So we have to get that person together with everything else. Alright, so we have to find the curse echo, the descendant, and the person possessed by Seimen. Then we just get them together in one place and we'll be good to go. Right, but there's one thing. The second and third one could both be the same person. Ooh. But who could that be? If it's like how Michio lost her memories when she was possessed by Yako. Seimen's consciousness might be aware of who it really is. So if he really learned the truth, would he start to act of his own accord? No. Then the person could already be... Oh. Hold on a second. Someone's coming this way. Huh? Excuse me. Could I interrupt for just a moment? Oh! It's the girl from the beginning. Who might you be? Would you buy this empty can of juice? I just finished drinking for 10,000 yen. Huh? I'll even throw these bones from some fried chicken. You can't beat a deal like this. I don't really want them. Don't say that. Come on, they're delicious. Actually, I thought I might just have a picnic right here. Won't you join me? Sorry, I don't understand. What should we do? Well, it's not like we need this exact spot, and we can't do anything with other people around. Let's just move on somewhere else. Sorry. We're in the middle of something, so we'll just be on our way. Oh, shoot. We're cursed, aren't we? We're gonna be cursed. I knew it. This is a curse. And she was the one who took out Shogo then. She took out Shogo. Yep. She took out Shogo.
You have my heartfelt thanks for all your hard work thus far. This brings the story of the 7 mysteries of Honjo to a close. And who could have foreseen such a conclusion? Unfortunately, it seems the so-called mastermind was one step ahead of you. She remained hidden, leaving behind no evidence. Perhaps there is truly no way to stop her. However, should you find that this conclusion is not your liking, by all means, please pursue a different path. You have done it once before, so I'm sure you have already known how. With that said, I shall be taking my leave. I have been your humble storyteller. Good night.
Okay, they said... I saw in the guide that the story can change. So, hang on. Go back to Shogo Kinshibori Park. Part 3 scene? Okay. Start after meeting him, then look to your right. In the distance will be a curse echo. Select it. Talk to Takumi once, then look at the echo again and choose to touch it. A new scene, cleansing, will be available. Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh, good. You're awake. What? I am... Are you okay? You were so rattled and confused, I thought you'd really lost it. Wait, I already read these things. Oh, shoot. Did I pick the wrong one? I think I picked the wrong one. Yeah, I picked the wrong number 3. I think I should have went for the alter. Ah, this is the one. This is the one. That's it. Resume. Start from talking with Takumi, I think. Okay. In the distance will be a curse echo. Okay, look to your right. Yep, that's the fire thing, Bob. I did see that last time. Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light, floating in midair. Okay, I noticed it now. Talk to Takumi once. Okay, we know the scene. We know what happened. Oh, it's closer, which is... I think that's what happened last time. Whoa. It's coming closer. Is this another one of the 7 mysteries? It looks like the will-o-wisp, maybe. Was there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? Oh, touch it. Touch. Huh? Am I supposed to touch it? Does this save Shogo? Does Shogo survive? Do we change the timeline? Oh. The cleansing. The true ending of the game.
My. Finally you have arrived at this juncture. I expected no less from you. That would mean that you have managed to bring everything to light. Though there is the possibility that you have wound up here by chance. So before I take you any further, I must ask you a number of questions. But what exactly the soul, body, and mind of Seimen Suchi Mikado are? Firstly,
The
which curse echo represents the soul?
I don't know. Can I have a hint? Oh, okay, here. The beckoning light.
Yes, this is exactly it. After his defeat at the hands of Ashino in the Honjo incident, Seimen wandered about near Honji. The form of his curse echo changed over time with the legend he left behind. This is the curse echo which was acquired by Mayu Chozawa. But when called forth by Seimen's body and mind, it appeared momentarily before him. Let us continue. Who is Seimen's self?
Oh, no freaking way. Noah would like to call a friend. This friend's name is, Mega Man. What? Mega Man on the Steam community. Okay, if this is true, Seiman's self is Shogo. How the frick did that happen?
Correct again. Although Shogo Okie was born to an ordinary family, the blood of a distant relative ran thick in his veins. In truth, the same is true for Yoko Fukunaga. She was also one who had the blood of a distant relative coursing through her. In her case, it was Ashino. Seiman and Ashino fated to meet again, all these hundreds of years later. Now for my final question.
What? And finally, enter the name you gave the storyteller at the very beginning of the game. Seiman's consciousness? What did I type? Do I have to check my own VOD? Oh my god, I have to check my own VOD. Because apparently it's the name I wrote in the beginning of the game. Was it Noah? Did I write Noah? I have to go to my own VOD. Hang on, guys. Scrubbing through YouTube. Where is it? Little live. YouTube. No, that's too far. Wait, what the? I went too far. Here it is. There it is. There it is. You on YouTube. Wait, what? That wasn't it. Hang on, hang on. I clicked the wrong thing. No, no. I'm trying to find what I wrote. What did I write? Okay, I'm gonna put this on, like, a playback speed. Because I'm so close. What did I write? What did I write? Uh-huh. I don't know. Me no know. Okay, I'm gonna write Noah just in hopes that I got it because I don't see anything. Noah.
Oh, I see. You believe it to be Noah. Are you saying you believe it to be yourself? Are you certain? Yes, you are correct.
Thank God I wrote Noah.
You are correct. Finally, you have remembered. That's right. You are Seaman's consciousness, awoken by the curses and the rite of resurrection. However, having lost your memories, you forgot about the duty assigned to you. This is, if I may say so, where I played my part, guiding you through the events of this story. As your consciousness was all that was left of you. You manipulated time and space by way of the story chart, jumping from vessel to vessel, and manipulating your host's action by whispering commands into their ears. In doing so, you were able to get the full picture of what needed to be done. But at one point, while still unconscious, you managed to remember your duty. The so-called mastermind behind these events, the one who awakened the rite and the curses, was Yoko Fukunaga, the descendant of Ashino herself. You unconsciously activated your curse and killed her.
Oh.
How interesting that she awakened Seaman's consciousness at the same time as the curses. That was the one and only time she could have been stopped. But due to your influence on Shogo Okie's will, Yoko Fukunaga was brought back to life. Using the story chart to undo her death, I led you to believe that it was the work of the Rite of Resurrection itself. But as it turns out, seeing what would transpire if the mastermind was not killed at the outset is what ultimately revealed the way to put an end to the curses for good. There were certain things which would have answered all your questions, had you noticed them. For example, even while you're under your control, Shogo Okie willingly used his curse. When I asked you earlier on how many Shogo Okie had killed, this is what I meant. Had you not used the curse, Shogo Okie would have done so of his own accord. Furthermore, Mayu Chozawa was able to recall information which only you knew. She was able to do this because she was connected to you through her curse echo, the beckoning light. Now, allow me to ask you one last question. Knowing all that you know now...
I don't know. So it turns out the girl in the beginning was the bad guy all along. And I had the hots for her.
Had the ability to resurrect one life, what would you do?
I mean, okay, here's the question. If you had the power to resurrect life, what would be your choice? Which we all know is not possible, but I don't know. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. I wouldn't want it. I would destroy it. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I mean, if at no cost, that would be nice. But there's always a catch.
Oh, I see. That was Seaman's original intention. I apologize for leaving it out of the options when I first asked you this question. Now, it's time to bring things to a close.
I destroy it. What is dead is dead.
Upon your arrival here, the rite of cleansing was activated, dispelling all the other rituals and curses. Look upon the fruits of your efforts, and then we shall leave this world behind for good. Thank you, truly, for all the work you have done.
Shogo Okie, 1 a.m. That's what happened. I can't believe it. I finally understand. Yeah, I was the one who did that to Yoko. The blood of the Onmyoji that's inside me broke into my consciousness and gave me that curse. Yoko was after the rite of resurrection. She was the one who awakened the curses of the 7 mysteries and cast the Feast of Shadows. And the only way to stop all of it was to put a stop to her here. Otherwise, the rite of cleansing might have been negated too. I wonder how much of it was really her doing all of these years, all of these things. Yoko. I guess that explains why I felt like it was fate when this all started. Though she didn't seem to notice. I guess things were always destined to end like this. From the moment we met. I wish we could have met under different circumstances. No point in thinking like that now. God, I need a drink. I'm thinking a Moscow Mule. Or 2. Or 3. The end? Harue Shigime. Oh, her.
Ma'am, what is it?
Just a dream. It seems that it was all just a dream. I dreamt that there was such a thing as the rite of resurrection. Just a dream.
I'm sorry to say it, but there isn't.
Right, of course.
But even if there is no such thing, I promise you that I will get to the bottom of the kidnapping. In fact, I've happened to find a very important lead from over a year ago. Something that evaded our reach up until now. An eyewitness from the scene of the kidnapping.
I see. So does it go from Tetsuo Tsutsumi? He lives. So that whole wild goose chase story... was nothing.
Whoa. What the hell is this? The medical unit told me to get down here. What happened?
Oh, this is just like how they found Shogo. I was looking into Yoshimi's death at the former Yasuda Gardens. Another body was discovered at a different park in the area. Could they be related?
It sure looks like it, but...
Excuse me, we found this among the victim's belongings, though thought you'd want to know. What's that? What? What the hell? Boss, look what was in the female victim's address book. Yoshimi's phone number and photo.
What?
And the picture. There's an X drawn on it, and a bunch of weird symbols and a hole where his heart would be.
No.
Who's Yoshimi again? Yoshimi. She's the one who took out Yoshimi. Do you think I mean, could this be some kind of curse or something?
How many times do I have to tell you not to try to connect everything to the occult? Damn it. Is this Nakagoshik's case after all?
What was that, boss?
Don't worry about it. Make sure you put that photo into evidence. There's no doubt this is related to Yoshimi. Make sure you do a thorough sweep of the area. I'm gonna make a phone call.
Got it. Leave it to me. Spend as long as you want on the phone. Yako Sakazaki. Mio, it turns out Michio really did unalive in an accident. Yeah, if we ask around, we might be able to get a little more information. I guess there never really was such a thing as the rite of resurrection. But I did feel like there was a spirit watching over us. Is that it? They were so useless. Damn it. Why? Nothing's happening. But now my contact won't be... No! I should never have believed in this blasted record of fates. To all of you watching from far, far away, the rite of resurrection has never existed. Not in any world, not at any time. So I ask you to take the life you hold and move boldly forward one step at a time. Boldly forward where no man has gone before. Richter Iwai's out?
Wait. Hang on, Ariel. I want to get enough evidence for a search warrant. Let him...
This is moving fast. That's the kidnapper? She gets her closure.
Yes, I'm the one who did it. So please help me. She's always following me.
I'm sorry, Michio. I had no idea. What? Hajime was killed? By this? Yoku Fujishima? How could that be? He wasn't that kind of guy who could just be... it's getting fast. The boss is hiding something. I'm just gonna have to read it. There seems to be some kind of secret hidden in the Hajime family tree. Let me see if I can find out what that is. I had heard that you would be absent today. Is there anything you need? Well, I seem to have this spirit sense thing all of a sudden. I know it's the sort of thing our chairwoman doesn't approve of, so I thought I'd mention it. Shogo lives. This is the true ending.
You could have called. Didn't think you were the standoffish type. Had to find out from Iwai. I'm sorry. Forgot all about my favorite chief inspector. The hell are you planning? Nothing so heinous as you're thinking. I'm only Makoto Ashimiya after all. Nothing but a lowly janitor. Oh, how are things with you? You getting along with your daughter? Well, you know, more or less.
Come on. Come on, kid. Oh! It's done. Actually, I'll let it roll so I can close off the stream. Actually, no. I'm going straight back to the window, I think. No, it's done. It's definitely done. That's the end of the story. Let the credits roll. Well, that was one crazy story. It's one of those stories that actually wind, going every which way. That was pretty good, all things considered. I think it was a little... I think it got stuck with itself. Highly recommend it though. Definitely give it a playthrough. It's fun. I like that bridge. There's a lot of bridges. Looks like London. Or Chicago. Anyways, thanks for sticking with me today. That'll be it for me for this stream. I'll have some other streams this week. Left 4 Dead on Thursday night, 7, with Rabbit. Then roll right into Woodbury Getaway for Fears to Fathom on Friday night. You know, my Friday night spooks. And then I think we're doing Once Human again. Another playthrough. I don't know if I'll do it on YouTube. Might be just a Twitch only, because I did goof up and put... I didn't hit go live on the YouTube side on OBS for the Once Human stream, even though I prepared everything for it. Big fail. Anyways, that's what's coming up for the week. Less streams. I got things going on. Busy. So hopefully once I get into the groove of things, I can jump right back and try and add another extra stream. But I'm only on today because of the what's it called? Thanksgiving for Canada. Does Sumida actually exist? Now I'm curious. I guess after stream I got that to look at. Along with the thing that Daddy Waffles suggested to help manage these spammers. But yeah, that's it. Whoa, look at that. Logo. Paranormasight, 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Presented by Square Enix. Yeah, Seribot's a good bot. Definitely going to take a look at that. And Finn, the end. If you want to figure it out to set it up, you can just go to its Twitch channel. Oh. Good to know. Yeah. Definitely going to investigate that. Alright. I think I wrapped up the story. There may be something like extra that splinters in the story, but otherwise, I think I discovered everything. Alright. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you around. Bye. Raid? You said raid? Thank you for reminding me. We shall raid. Let's see if I got someone. Well, I see Pandragon. I might just raid him. He's like right at top. So we're doing a raid on Pandragon. Here we go. Start raid. Join me as we raid. And then I'll go offline. Raiding now. Switch.